The GAR requires that each staff member is only represented once in the office staffing form. This video goes over the guidelines of how to identify which entry to keep and how to flag duplicate entries for LSC's knowledge. All of these guidelines are covered in the GAR instructional manual in more detail should you need to reference that. First, please list each staff member under the position in which he or she worked at the end of the GAR reporting year, or if the staff ceased to work with the grantee during the reporting year, please list the position in which he or she last worked. If Maria example was previously a staff attorney but began a new role as a supervising attorney during the reporting year, her entry should reflect her new role as a supervising attorney. Second, if the staff switched offices during the reporting year, please list the staff as working in the office in which he or she worked at the end of the GAR reporting year, or if the staff ceased to work with the grantee during the reporting year, please list him or her under the office in which he or she last worked. If during the reporting year, Lisa example switched from Office D to Office C, where she worked at the end of the GAR reporting year, her entry should reflect that. If the staff worked in multiple offices or in multiple positions simultaneously, please list the office and/or position in which the staff spends most of his or her time working. If a staff member is listed multiple times in the office staffing form, as is the case for both Maria and Lisa in this example, an error message will appear. In order to fix this error message or eliminate it, please enter the non-current staff entry and enter the email as delete@example.org. This will let LSC know which entry is current for each staff member and which entries are no longer relevant. Any entries that you flag as delete at example.org will not show up in the pre-populated field for the office staffing form in the following reporting year. To be clear, delete at example.org should only be used to flag duplicate entries that are no longer relevant. In the case of a staff member who left the grantee during the reporting year, please simply enter all of the relevant information at the time of his or her departure from the grantee, his or her email at the time, as well as the end of employment date.